How to turn a termination into your advantage and a career breakthrough. I am here to share what feels like a professional setback can actually become your greatest career catalyst. So many successful business professionals look back at termination as the unexpected push they needed to find their true path, a new journey. I am Martin Buckland, a global executive career management practitioner. Over the last 30 years, I have helped many successful business leaders and those aspiring to be business leaders navigate through the emotional, the career, and the financial obstacles that can trigger much negativity. If you've recently experienced a job termination, layoff, or downsizing, I want you to know something important right from the start. This is not the end of your career journey. It could be the beginning of something much better. In this video, I will explore how to process the natural emotions that come with job loss. Reframe your termination as an opportunity. Take strategic steps to leverage this situation. Position yourself for an even better role. I want to transform what feels like an obstacle into your next career breakthrough. The emotional impact. There is no doubt getting terminated hurts. It's perfectly normal to feel shocked, angry, or betrayed. The question, why me, is completely natural. It's human nature. First, give yourself permission to feel these emotions. Suppressing them only prolongs the healing process. However, set a mental deadline, perhaps a week or two, after which you'll shift your focus entirely to moving forward. If the change feels too much, I would recommend seek professional help. There is no stigma in seeking a psychotherapist or counselor's help today. Remember that today's business landscape has normalized restructuring. According to recent statistics, the average professional will change jobs 11 times during their career. Many top executives have experienced termination at least once. Some of my clients now steer themselves into termination due to the financial benefits it can bring. Unbelievable, but it happens, and it's quite often. So, what separates the most successful professionals isn't avoiding termination, it's how they respond, how they deal with it. They allow themselves to feel the emotions, but don't let those emotions dictate their actions. When you feel ready, try this simple reframing exercise. Instead of asking, why me, ask, what's next for me? This subtle shift moves you from a victim mindset to one of agency and possibility. Why a termination can be a blessing. Now let's explore why a termination can actually be advantageous. First, severance packages. Many companies provide financial cushions that can support you while you pursue better opportunities. This is essentially paid time to reinvent your career, something most employed people do not have. Second, number two, it's a chance to break free from career inertia. Many professionals stay in unfulfilling roles simply because change is uncomfortable. Termination forces that change and pushes you out of complacency. I have known many transition from an unhappy career to a happy career as a result of being forced into a downsizing. Take Mark, one of my clients, a marketing director who was let go after 8 years at the same company. He used his severance period to update his skills, explore new industries, and eventually land a VP role with a 32% salary increase. Or there's Louise, another client, who used their termination as motivation to finally launch a consulting business she had been dreaming of for about 14 years. Number 3, termination often reveals which professional relationships truly matter. You will discover which colleagues become lasting connections and which mentors genuinely believe in your potential. Finally, this experience builds resilience, a quality employers value tremendously. Your ability to navigate adversity and emerge stronger speaks volumes about your character and your adaptability. Strategic steps. Here are the immediate steps to take after a termination. Financial assessment. Review your severance package, unemployment benefits, and savings. Create a streamlined budget that gives you runway without unnecessary stress. Remember, each country, and in fact, states, provinces in countries, can have different employment laws relating to severance payments. If you feel that you've not been given a severance meeting the statutory obligations, invest in an employment lawyer for their professional opinion. Sometimes a severance isn't just financial. You can negotiate a continuance of benefits, cell phone, laptop, and even a company car. You may also be able to negotiate a portion of a further education course, diploma, certification, degree, or designation. You can only ask. It's not got no harm to ask. Narrative development. Craft a clear, confident explanation of your transition that focuses on moving forward, not looking back. Practice it until it feels natural. For example, my department was restructured during company-wide changes. While unexpected, it's now given me the opportunity to seek roles that better align with my strengths in financial planning and analysis. Resume CV update. Don't hide the termination. Address it strategically. Use your employment dates honestly and prepare to discuss the transition professionally. Never have an unexplained gap. That is like sets the red flags off. Professional branding. Refresh. Update your LinkedIn profile, your professional website, and your portfolio. This is your chance to realign your professional image with where you want to go, not just where you've been. Strategic networking. Approach networking systematically. Schedule conversations with former colleagues, industry connections, and potential mentors. Remember, you're not just looking for job leads. You're gathering insights about where your skills could create the most value and impact. As the bulk of jobs are hidden, your network is going to be crucial. It's going to be like gold to you. So search with intention. Transform your job search into a strategic advantage. Treat job searching as your full-time role. Create a dedicated workspace. Establish daily routines and set weekly goals for applications, networking conversations, and skill development. Skill development is crucial. Don't let your spouse or someone else close to you use your time off to their advantage for grocery shopping, laundry, or other chores. Have that conversation with them before you embark on a job search. A job search is a full-time appointment. Use this a period for strategic upskilling. Identify high demand skills in your industry and invest time in developing them through courses, certifications, or practical projects. Pick a course, designation, or other further education that will bring not only you value, but value to your next employer. Consider interim opportunities. Consulting roles, fractional positions, or project based work can provide income, fill resume gaps, and often leads to permanent positions. Interim management is becoming a sought after career at the latter end of the overall career life. Explore adjacent industries such where your skills transfer. Sometimes the best opportunities lie outside your comfort zone. Your expertise might be even more valuable in an industry experiencing growth or transformation. And there's lots of those right now. Remember, employers today understand that terminations and layoffs are a part of business reality. What they care about is how you've used the transition period productively and the perspective you have gained from your layoff. As I wrap up, I want to emphasize a termination is not a reflection of your professional worth. It's a business decision that has created an unexpected opening in your career path. The professionals who thrive after termination are those who process their emotions without being controlled by them, strategically leverage the transition period, approach their next opportunity with renewed clarity, purpose, and energy. Your career is a marathon, not a sprint. This challenging mile can become the one where you find your second wind. I can tell you, it does for many. Hopefully, I've calmed your fear of being laid off and turned it into a positive experience. Think of it that way. Thanks for watching. If you found this video valuable, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Martin Buckland, where you will find a vast array of videos encompassing all facets of executive career management.